issue an invoice to customer? Either we can issue it from sidebar called Invoices, or we can click on drop-down box through Create New. There is Invoice. All what we need to do is just pre-fill fields to create an invoice. It already gives you a quite good walkthrough template. So firstly, let's add a client. I will add a client, John Green. Then we can select an invoice issue date. For example, it should have been issued on 15th. We can also change the due date if there is more days to be, we are giving more days to pay, so you can still change it here. Add lines. If you have added items or services, you can select already from available items or services, or you can just type new one and add a rate. So for example, I have design for £100 and I can add more line items if I need. Also, I can add a discount as a percentage, for example 10%, it automatically calculates. And also I can request a deposit and also add a payment schedule if applicable to this particular invoice or client. In notes, we can add for example, bank details if you haven't enabled automatic collections of these invoices from your customers, and also some terms and conditions what might apply for this service. If you are sending an item, you can also attach a return forms, so customers pre-fill details and can return items. On right hand side, there is a little bit more settings. For example, for this invoice, as I mentioned, you can enable online payments. You can also customize invoice style, for example, changing colors and layout how this invoice looks like. Make recurring, and for this customer, you can change reminders, late fees, currency, and if attachments required. Once you are happy, click on Send To, and you can click on Preview Mode. So this is how invoice will look like, and you can click on Send Invoice to this client. If you haven't entered the email address, it will ask you to fill in email address so you can send it out to your client. Let's click Save. And once you scroll down, you can see that invoice 004 have been created. It's in draft status, but when we click on these three dots, we can still send by email. Also, we can miss the most important one, print, mark as sent, download and distribute in different ways, archive and delete, and of course share via link. So I can mark as sent, and invoice is marked as sent. So this is the way how you can add or issue invoice to your customer.